morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time you find yourself watching this video. I pray that you have had a blessed and wonderful day. Welcome back to Jesus in the Center. My name is Ebony, and we are on days 13 and 14 of our Bible in a Year reading plan. Now remember, these 2 days are our catch-up days. So if you have fallen behind, these 2 days are the perfect days to go ahead and get caught up on any of the videos that you may have missed. Also, if this is your first time watching one of our videos, in the days 6 and 7 catch-up video, I gave you guys a couple of tips on how to use these catch-up days and what to do if you're not sure what you should be doing on a catch-up day. Don't forget to check out that video. I will leave a link to it down in the description so that you can go through and kind of get some of those tips. I just want to congratulate everyone on finishing the book of Genesis. Genesis was a long book. It had 50 chapters in it. So up until this point, if you have caught up and stayed caught up with the videos, you have completed 50 chapters of the Bible. So give yourself a big round of applause, a pat on the back. For some people, they might not ever read 50 chapters of the Bible. So give yourself a round of applause, give yourself a pat on the back for persevering and making it this far into our Bible in a Year reading plan. Don't forget that in the description section, there are reflection questions for the book of Genesis down in the description section. If you are caught up and you just are kind of wanting to take it easy for these next 2 days, give the reflection questions a try. We covered a lot in Genesis, from the fall of man to the flood. We covered the call of Abraham, and then his son Isaac and Jacob, and we ended off Genesis with the people of God in Egypt living under the favor of Pharaoh in the land of Goshen. And so our next book that we are going to jump into on day 15 is the book of Exodus. Exodus is the second book of what the Jewish people or the Jewish faith refer to as the Torah, which is their book of the law. So the books of the law are Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. And we will cover all of those as we continue reading through the Bible in a year. But what I like about Exodus is that the first 15 chapters of Exodus are God fulfilling the prophecy that he gave to Abraham. Remember, when God first called Abraham, he told him that he would make his descendants as numerous as the stars, which God has fulfilled at this point. But he also told Abraham that his descendants would be taken to a foreign land where they would be slaves for 400 years. And then God would come and deliver them out of that land back to the promised land, the land of Canaan. And so Exodus chapters 1 through 15 shows God fulfilling that prophecy that he made to Abraham way back when. And so that's what I really love about the first 15 chapters of Exodus, is we see how God brings out his people in a show of might and power. Also in Exodus, we get to the 10 Commandments and how they got the 10 Commandments. And then we kind of follow the Israelites as they wander through the wilderness before they enter into the promised land. Unlike Genesis, Exodus only has 40 chapters. I know, right? 40, only 10 less than 50. But it is a shorter book than the book of Genesis. So hopefully we will be able to get through it in a short amount of time. I look forward to reading through the book of Exodus with you all and kind of sharing my thoughts on the things that are happening as we read through the book of Exodus. It is a wonderful book. I urge you that if you have not seen the movie, the animated movie, The Prince of Egypt, to maybe take a moment and watch that with your kids, or watch it by yourself after we read Exodus 1 through 15. They did a really excellent job animating that section of the Bible in that movie. It's actually one of my favorite movies from childhood. So yes, I am giving DreamWorks a plug by recommending that you go and watch The Prince of Egypt, because I think they really did wonderful with it. Same thing if you had children and you want to talk with them about some of these Bible stories. They also did the story of Joseph. They also did that one as well. And I think they did really well with that movie. So you can watch these movies with your kid. They're child friendly, and you can kind of discuss what you've been reading in the Bible with your children after you watch these movies. But all right, I hope that you all had a blessed day. Enjoy your catch-up days. Like I said, if you have time to do the reflection questions, they are linked down in the description area. If you have not already, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you have not listened to the tips video, that will also be linked down in the description below, so that you can see the tips for how to properly use these catch-up days. But all right, everyone, have a great day. Have a blessed day. And I look forward to seeing you guys on day 15 as we jump into book number 2 in our Bible in a Year reading plan. All right, stay blessed. Bye.